Hey everyone, in just the next few minutes, we are going to connect the dots on some of the biggest AI news from the last few days. We're talking about OpenAI's big cleanup, Microsoft's kind of weird earnings report, and a new study that suggests AI might be making our best developers worse. It all points to one thing: a massive shift is happening right now, and the AI industry is finally starting to grow up.
For the past couple of years, AI has just felt like this chaotic, anything goes gold rush, right? New models, new apps, new companies popping up practically every single day. It was a total Wild West. But if you start looking closely at the recent headlines, you can see a new, much more deliberate trend starting to emerge from all that noise.
So what does this actually look like? Well, the biggest names in the game are sending a really clear signal. The time for just, throwing everything at the wall to see what sticks, that's kind of coming to an end. Now it's all about strategy, it's about focus, and it's about proving that this incredible technology can deliver real, tangible value. Let's start by looking at what the titans of the industry are up to.
Okay, part one, the tech titans make their moves. We're going to start right at the top, with the foundational players who are cleaning house and charting a new course for AI.
First up, OpenAI. They're doing some serious spring cleaning. They're getting rid of a whole bunch of their older models to focus everyone, users and developers, on their new flagship. They're promising a chatbot that's less preachy, gives you fewer of those annoying refusals, and, get this, they're even rolling out an adults over 18 version. That signals a huge move away from that one-size-fits-all approach. This isn't just a technical update, folks. It's a major strategic shift.
And here's the detail that makes this whole move so smart. Only 0.1% of users were even still on those older models. A tiny, tiny fraction. So this isn't about them forcing a massive change on everybody. Nope. It's a calculated decision to stop spending resources on the past and pour everything they've got into building a single, more powerful platform for the future. So, while OpenAI is consolidating its power in the world of language, NVIDIA is making a gigantic bet on AI's next frontier, the physical world. Their CEO, Jensen Huang, just dropped this bombshell of a quote, basically saying that the same explosive leap we all saw with ChatGPT is about to happen, but this time with robots. And yeah, they are absolutely putting their money where their mouth is. NVIDIA just pulled the curtain back on a whole new ecosystem. We're talking models, frameworks, hardware, all of it designed specifically for physical AI. Just think about that for a second. This is AI that doesn't just understand text and images, but can actually see, reason about, and act in the real world. This is the stuff that's going to power the next generation of robots in our factories, our warehouses, and maybe, sooner than we think, even our homes.
All right, part two, the reality check. Because all of this incredible world-changing tech, it comes with a staggering price tag. And let's just say the market is starting to notice. The bill is coming due.
Let's take Microsoft as a perfect example. They are cashing in big time on the AI boom, posting a record-shattering $62.5 billion in revenue. A lot of that is being fueled by companies just rushing to get their hands on Microsoft's AI tools. Now, on the surface, that looks like a massive win, right? But this is where the story gets a little complicated.
Because on the exact same day they announced that record revenue, their stock price dropped over 4%. And this right here, perfectly captures the central tension in the AI world at this very moment. How on earth can you have record-breaking success and market anxiety at the same time?
Well, here's the heart of it. Investors are starting to look past those flashy revenue numbers, and they're looking at the astronomical cost of building this AI future. They see the billions and billions being spent on hardware, these massive data centers popping up everywhere, the skyrocketing energy bills, and they're starting to ask the really tough question: when is this enormous spending going to translate into clear, sustainable profit? The era of the blank check for AI, it's ending. So, part three. With all this money being poured into the industry, where is it actually being applied? Where is AI hitting the streets? Let's try to separate the real breakthroughs from all the marketing hype.
Okay, one area that is seeing a massive, coordinated push is healthcare. Just in the last week or so, we've seen OpenAI buy a health startup, Anthropic launched a special version of Claude just for healthcare, and another company backed by Sam Altman closed a major deal. This is no coincidence, people. This is a strategic land grab in a sector that is just right for AI disruption.
Now, another huge area of investment is this thing called the agent economy. We're talking about intelligent, autonomous AI systems that can do complex tasks all on their own, not just, spit back an answer to a prompt.
And companies are betting big, planning to direct nearly a third of all their new AI spending towards building these things. But here's the catch. Whenever you have big money, you have big hype. And experts are already warning us about something called agent washing. This is where companies just slap the trendy AI agent label on their old, simple automation tools. It's a classic buzzword move. The reality is, out of the thousands of companies claiming they sell agents, only a tiny fraction are building the real, genuinely intelligent thing.
Okay, part 4, the human angle. With all this tech and money and hype flooding the market, what is the direct impact on us, on our skills, on our jobs, and, our security? So check this out. In a fascinating and, frankly, pretty surprising new study from Anthropic, they found that developers who used AI to help them code actually scored 17% lower on code mastery tests. That's like dropping from a B to a D compared to the people who just coded by hand. Wow.
This raises a really, really critical question. Are these powerful tools actually making us better at our jobs, or are we becoming so reliant on them that we're losing fundamental skills, like the ability to find and fix your own mistakes? And you want to know the most compelling part of this? It's an AI company that's asking this very question.
And beyond the whole skills debate, the incredible speed of AI adoption is creating brand new security nightmares. We're seeing criminals hijack AI models to run up these huge computing bills in just a matter of hours. AI systems are being turned into platforms to distribute malicious stuff. We are literally building this plane while we're flying it, and the vulnerabilities are becoming really, really obvious.
So what's the big takeaway from all this? Well, whether it's OpenAI consolidating its models, or investors demanding actual profits, or even the AI companies themselves questioning the impact on our skills, the message is exactly the same. The wild, experimental phase is over. The AI industry is finally growing up. The new rules of the game are strategic focus, real returns, and tangible value.
This whole shift from a wide-open frontier to a landscape that's really dominated by just a few huge strategic players, while it sets the stage for everything that comes next. And it leaves us with one final thought to chew on. As the AI industry matures, is it building a stronger foundation for everyone, or are the biggest players just building higher walls?